You good, Mike? You good, Lee? Andreas, the farmer here. First of all, congratulations on the victory. I know, it's been a lot of chaos leading to this fight, no pun intended, but I guess how happy are you with this performance given, all the drama that surrounded, your previous fights, his previous fights, and now getting to compete here at UFC 316?
Yeah, it's been a tumbling 2 weeks. 2 pullouts, 2 weight cuts, 2 fight weeks. So I'm really happy to be here. I'm happy to get the V, and I feel super.
Has it felt like leading up to this just one long fight camp because you do all the work and then at the last minute it gets pulled out from under you?
Yeah, exactly like you say. It's a long and never-ending fight week, and when you have the weight the first week. Then you have to start over. Yeah, but that's life. Feels great.
Khaos, obviously, he's known for his power in there, and you did a good job in negating it. We can kind of see some of the bumps and bruises on your face, but I guess how did the fight play out as opposed to what you expected when you get someone like him?
Yeah, absolutely. I knew he was a good striker, a hard hitter. I felt it. But it was no problem to handle. It worked exactly like we planned.
Is it true that you said you don't like to watch tape because Vikings didn't get to watch tape?
I never watch tape. Never. I never watch my opponents. I never study them. I just do my things. Like I told some people before, back in the days when the Viking wakes up in the morning, they don't go study their opponents before they get out in the battlefield. They just grab their axe and go berserk, live or die,
I guess, given that, I have a feeling, it doesn't really matter when you fight again, but I guess when would you like to fight again at this point? Because, after all these stops with you and then you get to fight, do you want to stay active for the rest of the year?
Of course I want to stay active, but a couple of weeks now, vacation, absolutely. I just want to go home now to my wife and kid. I know they miss me, so I think they want to keep me home for a couple of weeks.
Andreas, over here. There's a growing MMA scene in Sweden. Could you share to me a couple of young Swedish fighters that we will soon see?
Maybe, it's from our own club, Västerås Fight Club. I think that's going to be the next UFC fighters. Maybe Alexander Löf, Tobias Harila. I don't know anybody else.
And I know you really want to bring the UFC back to Sweden. What would your dream opponent be if you were to, if the UFC were to go back to Sweden?
The opponent doesn't matter. Just the UFC come back to Sweden. It's awesome.
And one more for me, Jack Hermansson. He's shown you some support on social media before this fight. How much have you looked up to someone like him who's paved the way for Swedish fighters?
Jack is a great guy. He's a great sportsman, and you can call him friend. We've been talking a lot, and he's good.
Andreas over here. Hey, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask about your game plan going into that against Khaos Williams. Obviously, his name's Khaos, and he definitely reflects that in the octagon. Were you always going in there looking to push the pace, get in his face, and grapple? And if so, what led to that?
Yeah, the game plan is always to push forward, keep the high pace, just fight. First round, tired him out, maul him down, get him really tired in the first round. It seems like it worked. And the second and the third, keep doing some serious damage. I think I cut him pretty bad in the second round. I think it was the second. When I started to see he got tired. Of course, I'm tired too, but he was a good wrestler, also for being a striker. He was strong, but the plan worked.
At the end of the third round, you had him up against the cage, and you were landing some good strikes. Looked like you were actually getting pretty close to a finish there with like about 30 seconds left. How close did you feel like you were there, and did you feel like you're really weighing on him in terms of like the weight that you're putting on him against the cage?
Yeah, I feel. I don't know if I was close to a finish, but yeah, maybe so. But I felt like I had won all 3 rounds. So yeah, of course I was tired too. It's easy to sit on the other side of the cage and look, finish him. But you're pretty tired, and I dealt some serious damage to him. So yeah.
And last one for me. After the third round, you kind of like grabbed him, give him a hug on the shoulders. Did you say anything in particular to him, and did he say anything to you?
No, I just said, good fight, just how I like it.
Andreas, this is only the second time in your career that you've had to win by decision, if I'm not mistaken, right? The last time was back in 2019. So you've been finishing a lot of guys, man. Did it feel different this time around going to a decision? I know, still new to the UFC, getting your feet wet and stuff like that, but you have been finishing a lot of guys. So was that a little different for you tonight going to a decision?
Yeah, decision sucks. Of course, I always want to finish the guy, but it's been a long 2 weeks, 2 weights cut. I got tired, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I forgot the question.
No,
I'm tired.
no, the victory is what matters, man. Congrats. Thank you.
Thank you.
Andreas, last one right here.
Yep.
So I saw on social media before this fight, you said you were going to go quote unquote full retard. Do you feel like you were successful in your debut?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. I'm always gonna bring full retard. That's the way I am.
Khaos is like,